the stone that spoke. Outside a small village in Bohemia in 1295, children found a stone, perfectly smooth, warm to the touch. When struck, it sang, and in the night, it glowed, faintly like embers. An old man, blind in both eyes, knelt before it and said, "It speaks. It's not stone, it's memory." The monks took it. Some say it now lies beneath Prague, sealed in a chamber none can find. But before it vanished, a scribe wrote down what he believed the stone was trying to say. The road winds backwards. The wheels will turn again. Look for the light between the days. Who carved it? Who left it? Was it a relic from the future, fallen into the past? Scene 9? The woman who dreamt the city Margarethi was a washerwoman, poor, illiterate, but when she slept, she saw a city, towering structures of light, roads that moved, windows with moving images inside them. She said she saw people flying, people talking to the air. She would wake up and draw them, night after night. Her hands blistered from work by day, her mind trapped in visions by night. One night she collapsed, fevered. Her last words before death, "It wasn't a dream. I was there. I walked with them. I saw the end of all things, and the beginning again." Her drawings were kept by the nuns who buried her. Hundreds of pages, now locked away in the Vatican's secret archives. They call her a prophet, but what if she had simply traveled? Scene 10. The door beneath the abbey in 1328. Monks digging beneath an abbey in Canterbury discovered a sealed door, not of stone, of metal, smooth, cold, unmarked. They tried to open it, but it hummed when touched. And at night, they heard voices, soft, singing in a language no one knew. Brother Abel, a quiet, faithful monk, stood before it one morning and disappeared. His sandals left behind. Days later he returned, hair white, eyes wide, and he whispered, "The stars are not still. They move in silence, and I walked among them." He took a vow of silence after that, and never again spoke a word. The door, it vanished during the fire of 1342, or so they say. Scene 11. The bells that called them. Across Europe, between the years 1100 and 1500, dozens of villages told the same tale, without ever speaking to one another. Bells, not church bells, but deep ringing sounds from underground, calling, and those who followed them disappeared. Some say they went mad, others say they were taken, but one man returned. A shepherd, barefoot, his clothes torn. He had been gone 7 years. He said, "There is a land beneath the land, where time turns backward, where the air is thin, where you remember things you never lived." He died the next day. But not before carving a circle with 3 lines, a symbol no one had seen before. A symbol that was later discovered, etched into a satellite that launched in 1992. Time is a river, but not always straight. Sometimes it bends, sometimes it loops, sometimes it breaks. And through those breaks, people fall. Some return, some don't, and some leave behind whispers. Stories, dreams, a drawing, a stone, a word, not proof, but possibilities. So next time you feel a chill down your spine, when the world feels wrong, when a face in the crowd seems too familiar, though you've never met, ask yourself, are you sure you're not a traveler too? Are you sure this is your time? Part 3, the final chapter. This closing chapter will deepen the mystery, sharpen the emotional weight, and leave your audience haunted, questioning time, memory, and what it truly means to belong to an era. In the year 1224, in a quiet village near the Rhine River, a blacksmith's son stopped speaking. He was 7 years old. They said he was too quiet, too still. But when he finally spoke again, his words were wrong. He used no names they knew. He asked for things that didn't exist, spoke of towers so tall they scraped the stars. He drew pictures of machines, of lights that came not from fire but from the wall. His mother wept, believing him possessed. His father, afraid, took him to the priest. The priest said he was cursed. The boy only said this isn't where I'm from. I don't remember how I got here. The last anyone saw of him. He was standing at the edge of the forest, eyes wide, as if something or someone had called him home. Scene 13. The village that slept. There is a forgotten tale from the year 1189. A traveler from Genoa stumbled upon a village deep in the black forest. Silent, still. Fires burned in hearths. Food sat on tables, but no people, no movement. And then a sound, like a bell, but from under the earth. The traveler fled. Years later, he returned with a group. But there was nothing. No village, no stone, no road, just forest. I died in silence, carving again and again into the wood by his bed. They are not lost. They are elsewhere. What happened to them? Were they taken? Or had the world simply forgotten where they belonged? Scene 14. The letter from the wrong century. In 1447, a monk named Father Reginald received a letter, addressed to the abbey, from someone named Thomas Radley. The seal was strange. The language was familiar, yet slightly off. The letter read, _ I don't know what year this is, but I believe I've arrived in the past. The stars are wrong. The sky feels heavier. Please, if you receive this, write back. I fear I won't last long here. I fear they think I'm mad. I'm not. I remember the future, and it is beautiful. _ The monk thought it a prank, but something inside him trembled. He wrote back. The reply was never delivered, because there was no record of any man named Thomas Radley, not in any country, not in any century, except one, a scientist, listed in an obscure registry in Oxford, born in 2129. How did his letter arrive 700 years too early? Scene 15. The woman who waited. Eleanor of Montrose was noble by birth, but strange in soul. They said she would climb the tower every dusk and wait. For what? She never said. She wrote in her diary, he came to me dressed in strange robes. He spoke like thunder. He touched a device and it glowed in his hand. He told me he was from a world far away, but not in space. In time, her family burned the journal, but the maid who loved her kept a page. It read, _ will come again. I don't know when, but I will be waiting. Even if my bones are dust. Even if the stars forget my name. _ She never married. They say on the night she died, the wind turned warm, the tower lit with light. Final scene, are you listening? So many stories, so many whispers. Could they all be fantasy? Could they all be mistaken? Or are they fragments of something greater? Echoes of a pattern we don't yet understand? Travelers, not just through space, but time. People who fell between the moments, who crossed bridges made of memory and myth, and left behind only traces. A name, a drawing, a dream. So ask yourself, have you felt it? That strange knowing. When you enter an old place and your heart races, like it remembers something your mind does not? A moment of déjà vu so deep, you could swear you lived that moment before, centuries ago. Maybe you did. Maybe you're one of them. Maybe you were never meant to be here. Or maybe this is the very moment you were always meant to find.